This is the body scan practice. Begin by making yourself comfortable. You might like to sit in a chair with your feet on the floor. You may prefer to lie down, or you might like to do this practice in standing. If you need to, during the meditation, you can change position. For example, if you start in sitting, feel free to stand for some of the practice if you feel this is what you need. The most important thing during this practice is that you're kind to yourself. It's very normal for our attention to wander. Just notice this and return to the practice when you can. By noticing that your mind has wandered, you are being mindful. So please don't feel that if your mind wanders, you're doing something wrong. During this practice, we're not trying to achieve anything other than bringing our attention to the body. Once you've found a comfortable position, rest your hands on your lap or by your side. You might like to close your eyes, or you could keep them open with a soft gaze. Start to bring your attention to the breath. How does it feel to breathe? Where can you feel your breath? It might be that you can feel it in your nose. You may feel it as a feeling of cold at the back of your throat. Or you may feel it in the rise and fall of your chest and stomach. If you're distracted by thoughts or sounds, that's okay. Just notice this and come back to the breath. Slowly bring your attention to your toes. What can you feel? It might be that you can't feel anything. You might like to wiggle your toes against your socks or shoes. Or you might like to just notice that you don't feel anything. As you send your attention to your toes, they may begin to feel warm or tingly. They might not. You might think about sending your breath down, past your nose and your throat, past your stomach, into your toes as you breathe in, and then feel it travel back up through your body as you breathe out. When you're ready, let your feet dissolve in your mind's eye and become aware of the shins and the calf muscles, of all the feelings in your lower legs. Again, you might like to send your breath into your shins and your calves as you breathe in. Observe the feelings you have in your lower legs. Do they feel warm? Do they feel cold? You may notice gentle pressure on your calves from the floor. If your mind starts to wander, come back to the breath. Breathe into your lower legs. It might be that you notice some pain or discomfort in your lower legs. Try to notice this without judging. What does it feel like? Is it constant? Does it come in waves? Does it have a temperature associated with it? Try to approach these feelings of discomfort with curiosity and without judgment. On the next out-breath, allow the lower legs to dissolve in your mind. Breathe into your thighs. Observe the sensations in your thighs. There may be tension in your thighs. Just notice this. You may feel a sensation of contact or weight between your thighs and the floor. If your mind drifts, come back to the breath. Letting your thighs dissolve in your mind's eye, breathe into your lower back and pelvis. Feel the sensations of your pelvis as it contacts the floor. Soften your lower back and pelvis with the breath. If you feel discomfort here, approach this with curiosity. What do your back and pelvis feel like? Slowly begin to send your attention up to the middle and the top of your back. What do you feel here? What sensations do you feel within the muscles? If you feel able, on an out-breath, let go of any tension in this area. Breathe into your back, feeling the sensation of your clothes against your skin. Now, send your focus into your stomach. You might notice that it rises and falls with every breath you take. Send your breath into your stomach and feel it rising and falling. You may be aware of feelings of digestion or the way your clothes feel against your skin. Approach these feelings with curiosity, coming back to the breath whenever your attention wanders. With your breath, let the stomach dissolve in your mind's eye and bring your awareness to the chest. Perhaps you can feel your heart beating. Breathe into your chest and feel it rise and fall. Notice how it goes up as you breathe in and down as you breathe out. Now, breathe into your fingertips. What can you feel here? Are you aware of any temperature? What can you feel through your fingertips? How does it feel to rest them on the floor or in your lap? If the mind wanders, gently bring it back to your hands with the breath. On the next out breath, take your attention up into your arms. Is there a difference between the right arm and the left? Approach these differences with curiosity, not judgment. Take your attention to your shoulders and your neck. If your mind drifts, follow the breath back to your shoulders. Then, move your focus to the head and the face. Observe everything you feel here. Any tension you're holding in the muscles of your face. Let go of any thoughts or stories you may have or be telling yourself about this area, and focus without judgment on the way that you feel. Now, let your attention spread across the whole body. Be aware of the way you feel from your scalp to your toes. Feel the breath spread through your body and back out through your nose or mouth. As we come to the end of our practice, start to return your attention to the moment. Gently move your hands and your feet. Open your eyes if you've had them closed. Let gentle movement spread to the rest of your body. And take a moment to congratulate yourself for taking the time to do something nurturing.